What's going on, you guys? I'd like to welcome you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog here. Listen, I got a review for When They See Us. All right, it's the story. Well, it's the story of it's a Netflix series based on the story of the Central Park Five. If you don't know, it's five kids were wrongfully convicted of a rape in 1989, and all of them went to prison. I don't think there's really spoilers necessarily for this, just simply because it's like something that happened in history. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you will pretty much see. So it was directed by Ava DuVernay. She did like the teleplay for it and all. I thought this was tremendous, as far as like across the board when it comes to like the directing, the act. I thought the kids were amazing. The way it was told was great. The score, every single thing about this thing was phenomenal. And I'm gonna try to keep this review based on the series. I'm gonna try not to mix my thoughts into this as much as I can, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen regardless. Now, if you don't know, it was kids. They was out in Harlem one night. Well, they was out in Central Park. A group of young black kids. You know what I'm saying? They all just out fucking around and shit, and they was out just messing with people. And then just so happened, the same time they was at the park, this woman was getting raped. Next thing you know, they getting brought in for questioning, and like it shows you how far the police could be at times. I don't think every police is bad, you know what I'm saying? But I do think, to me, it's kind of when I think about how people are so like keen and on gun violence, or how like everybody shouldn't own a gun. Everybody shouldn't be a cop, man. So like, you need to screen these motherfuckers before you know what I'm saying, give them a badge and a gun. Like, shit, you want to screen everybody else who get a gun. Screen the motherfuckers who are here to protect people, because not everybody is getting protected. You know what I'm saying? And so, honestly, watching it, it was hard to watch. You know what I'm saying? I watched it. I think I started last Sunday. And I watched the first two episodes. Me and my partner watched the first two episodes, and after the second episode, we were just like, hey, I gotta turn this shit off. I can't watch this like continuously. I can't sit down and binge watch. It's nothing but 4 episodes. Like I've been binge watched 600 episodes of One Piece. You know what I'm saying? Like without leaving out my damn room. I couldn't watch these 4 episodes back to back because like it made you feel such a way to where it's like I don't want to ever feel angry at a person for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it makes you physically angry. Like you're pissed off. You're looking at these people because the way they coerce the shit to where like it fits for this. You know, everything they was doing was like, nah, it's not these kids, but like, fuck it, we're gonna put it on them. Fuck it, we're gonna lock them up for 42 hours, no food, no bathroom breaks, beat them and make them say shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because we gotta get a confession out of them, just because they don't know better. And like, I think this is necessary. Not what they happened to them was necessary, but I think watching this is kind of like necessary. Or like what happened to them, kind of, I still don't want to say it was necessary, but like it showed people like, hey, this is what you do if you picked up. Because I know situations like this that have happened, not the exact same situation, but similar to like some of the little homies from the hood, where like they picked up a lot of them. But that's not what, you're not gonna get the same treatment you got then. Like the kids aren't gonna cooperate. Like I know a lot of the little homies who just don't tell. Like it's like sometimes the street code can like hurt kids, but in another situation like they helpful. Because if these kids would have stayed silent, they wouldn't. I don't think they ever would have got put in that position. But they didn't know that. Their parents didn't know. You know what I'm saying? They scared little kids. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of, like I said, a lot of kids now are a lot more war ready, I guess I would say, because like they ain't going for that. But like it just, when you watching what they doing to these kids and how they talking to them, how they treat them, the way everything was set up against them, and then even when you get to the point where you go into the trials and like you seeing like do everything, I'm like I'm mad. Don't get me wrong, I'm mad at the lawyer, I'm mad at the detective. You know what I'm saying? The way they and all the cops and shit who was a part of it. I'm mad at them. Pissed off at them, hate them. I don't hate people. I was gonna say I don't hate them, but I hate what they did because it just showed like the real evilness that like people possess. Because they're not bad people, they're evil. Like you have to be evil to do some of the shit they did. And so, but my biggest thing was like with the jury, like, nigga, what? Like, how do you convict them? Like, what is going on? It was horrible. I'm like, who the fuck in the jury? Who was in the jury thinking? I guess because you hear the shit on the news and the shit get in your head, you start to think like, I guess these kids did do it. You know what I'm saying? You painted the picture like the kids were guilty before. The kids were guilty as soon as they picked them up. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter. They were gonna put them on it regardless. And then you see how it affected each one of them. Because like, and once again, the performances from the kids were out of this world. Some of them was their first time, you know what I'm saying, like something. But I thought they did a phenomenal job. One of the biggest standouts was Jarrell Jerome, who played Corey Wise. And what he did in that 4th episode was stellar. Even though I kind of feel like the 4th episode was different from the other 3, you know what I'm saying, in a way, and I feel like the ending kind of seemed rushed when like things started to happen because like it was like 20 minutes left and then the dominoes started to fall. I'm like, okay, you see like they finna get out and shit. It seemed kind of fast. I kind of wish we would. I'm kind of wondering also like his whole time in prison, like Yusef didn't connect with him, didn't come see him, cause like. Cuz had nothing to do with it. Cuz just fell asleep in the station. And then they put him in like, he stayed in jail the longest. He wasn't even on the list. They made him, you can tell like the guy, he was just scared. That's all he was. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was just scared. You know, the kid displayed that tremendously. I don't even think he's a kid. I think he's pretty old. And you got to see how Raymond, when he got out, it's like, damn, I don't have a place here. My dad's wife doesn't want me. She think I'm a rapist. She doesn't like me already. I can't get close to nobody. Nobody wants to hire me. Can't get a job. If I do get a job, I may end up going to jail because I may be out there with another fella. It's all bad. So once he turned to the street, I kind of knew that was gonna happen because I know a lot of people who do it. I know, just how I grew up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, streets don't need no application, you already hired. You know what I'm saying? Just, fuck it. You want some money, the streets gonna put you on your feet. Of course, you know what's gonna come with that, and then like, that's what happened. He fell back into that. But it's like, none of this shit would have happened if he wasn't wrongfully convicted. Like, Corey getting his ass beat in jail. They beat the fuck out dude. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody get out. These people get out and just they don't have relationships. Relationships they have with their family members are torn to pieces. They don't know who loves them, or the society doesn't accept them because their case was famous. So they have like a stain on their reputation for something they did do. And they all throughout they just kept trying to get them to admit to something. Like, no, I'm not. I didn't do it then. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm not gonna admit to some shit I did do. If I wanted to do that, we would have played fucking guilty. It pisses you off so much. Like, it pisses you. And I get it. Some people say, And they got them 41 M's after, you know what I'm saying, the shit found out they want them. That's fine. That's fine. You don't get those years back. You don't get that. You don't get that. You don't get that shit back, dog. Dog, I refuse to put me in a cage, bro. I've told everybody, anybody who knows me knows this. I would rather die than get put to go to jail, because I just don't feel like, I feel like they took these people's lives away. No money, no compensation can give you that back, dog. It's horrible. My bad, y'all thought somebody sent me a never mind. What, like, it's, you have to, okay. But yeah, man, it's nothing that makes up for that, man. This was a sad but very, very, it was dope, man. It was dope. And to me, for me, honestly, it's not surprising. Everybody seems like surprised, like, by what they did, by what the people were doing. I'm like, I'm not surprised. I've seeing this. Like, it seems like everybody's now is so like, oh, this is going on. Did you hear about that? I'm like, where the fuck have y'all been? I was 7, 8, 9, 10, knowing all about this shit, about how the world works, about how black people get gunned down for nothing. Why we get looked at different? It's like now everybody's like, hey, now let's come together. The fuck have you been? That's one of the things that pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for like the togetherness. It's just it just pisses me off so bad that it's like, is it because of social media helped you like realize what's going on? Is that what it is? Did you need social media? I mean, like, granted, some people might have did. Some people might have been like, oh, I can't believe they actually did black people like this. Oh my God. I know a lot of white people like that. I can't believe you guys were going through this for so long. But it also, there are black people who are like, oh my God, I grew up in a different era, different area. You know what I'm saying? This shit actually happened. I'm like, yeah, it fucking happened every week. Fuck have you been? If you weren't paying attention, oh, but just see your face now, you got no choice. I get so frustrated, y'all. Oh, I get so frustrated just thinking about this shit. Just the fucking world in general. There's some evil motherfuckers in this world, bro. When God bring this up bitch to the ground, I'm gonna be like, yep, that's right. That's about right. That's about right. You know what I'm saying? And then if you don't think that way, I don't care. I don't, man. I don't, man. This review has turned into something ugly. So I think I'm just going to stop it right here because there's so many different things I can tackle right now. I'm not that person. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? I tend to not give a fuck. Just going up in this shit. Made it to me. But you guys let me know what you thought about this down in the comments. This one, David Duvernay, congratulations. You did a phenomenal job on this. Congratulations to all the young actors and actresses and the older people. And also, oh my God, there's one woman out here who is absolutely stunning. I gotta find her. But yeah, man. Get to catch up with you guys later, man. Hopefully to give y'all some positive shit next time. I'm finna go maybe watch some cartoons and shit because I think I was in a good headspace before I get to talking about this shit again. Who knows? Who knows, man? I'm out.